It is time for the handoff. Kenny Caraway in the building today on a Friday. Welcome into the show, Kenny Caraway. Let me get your mic turned on
There we
and
go.
up. There he is. What's going on, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's Friday. It's hot as hell.
It is so hot.
But but look, you know me. That's the
I
way it's
don't.
supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. I grew up in Sacramento, California. It's July 12th. If it was 75 degrees, I'd be upset. That's how it should be.
So my pushback on this is I don't mind that it's 100 and whatever it is today.
Mm-hmm.
103 right now. That's what my watch says.
What's it gonna get to, like 112 today? 112.
Let's call it that.
Okay.
I don't even mind the high.
Mhm.
That's not what bothers me. What bothers me is that when I get here in the morning at 7:30,
Wow.
I already can't get out of my car in a hoodie. That's what I can't. That's what I can't deal with. Can't open the windows at night. Ugh, gross.
Was it last night? I think it was last night. Yeah, because I was downtown and I left downtown at like 9:30, and I don't know if it was one of those things where the thermometer is in a hot area, so it's not reading 100% accurately or whatever. But the sun was down. The sun was definitely down. I was in a parking garage or whatever, so there wasn't like the sun beaming on the thermometer.
Yeah.
It was just I get into the car, 96 degrees.
Oh,
They saying it's 96 degrees, and I'm like, well, that's what it is.
that's too hot. You can say it's too hot.
I mean,
it's okay.
It's not too hot.
It's a little too hot. It's a little too hot.
It's hot. Now look, hey,
88, fine.
Shout out to all my people, all my delivery people, all my people laying concrete, all my people on roofs. Like I wouldn't want that if for those people.
They are the heroes of the universe.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm kind of lucky enough where I get to be inside for the next 8 hours or so, and I don't really have to deal with it.
Sure.
So that's where my thoughts come from. But like if I have one of those jobs, I'm in construction or something like that, yeah, I probably wouldn't like it.
I don't give a damn how hot it is. I'm inside. I don't give a rip. The
AC
Kings
is a beautiful thing.
the Kings are facing the Grizzlies tonight in their Vegas Summer League opener. Is there a Sacramento Kings player you guys have a close eye on tonight down in Vegas?
So forgive me if I don't have the roster committed to memory, but James, you would know
oh
the
my
Boogie.
God, get him out of here. He's done.
Did Boogie Ellis make the Summer League roster?
Yes.
I want to see Boogie Ellis.
Me too.
I want to see Boogie Ellis. Is Mason Jones on this Summer
Mason
League?
Jones is on the Summer League roster.
Keon Ellis.
Keon Ellis is on this?
Yep.
All right.
Well, that's what we were talking about when you walked in. Why did you have that reaction?
You don't need to be playing Summer League. That's enough. You got away with it in the California class. But I'm consistent with this. I felt this way about Keegan last year when he played. Like, he don't have no business playing in Summer League. Now, some people might say it helps. Like, some people may say that game that Keegan played last year gave him maybe the confidence or the experience of, like, you're the guy. You've got to score 30 for us to win, and he had that experience. Maybe it helps out Keon that same way, but I don't know. I saw him in the California Classic. He would look really good. Obviously, in that last game, looked phenomenal. That's all I needed to see from him this summer. I don't need to see him in Vegas.
I think the difference for me with that is we kind of knew what Keegan was going to be, and he's a top 4 pick, and that's just kind of so you wanted to see him out there, and that was okay, cool. He got a little bit of run. He looked great. Get him out of there. With Keon, it feels to me like there's development to undergo there still, particularly as a playmaker with the ball in his hands, and that's where I think this can be valuable for him.
Understandable. I understand somebody feels differently. This guy spent all day talking about he's potentially your starting 2 guard. What is he doing out here playing with these...
expanding his game?
All right, catch and shoot. Catch and shoot and play defense. That's what we need from you at the starting 2 guard spot.
Fair enough. I'm a big Isaac Jones guy, man.
I like Isaac Jones. I do.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like what I've seen from him.
Yeah, and James, we were talking about this a little bit offline the other day, but I think Isaac Jones, maybe not this year, but next year, to me, he profiles really nice as a we were talking about Trey Lyles a lot earlier, but as a backup 4, small ball 5, lob threat. I doesn't shoot it a ton, which may limit his role a little bit. But I was pretty impressed with what I saw early on in the Cal Classic, and I'm interested to see how that goes for him down in Summer League too.
He's active.
Yeah, I want to see if he can expand his game. I think this year is going to be really, really big for him playing in the G League. and going through a training camp and all that stuff. But in order to make it in the pros, he needs to at least show that he can stretch the floor a little bit and he can hit the corner three. And he didn't take any in college, but he also didn't make any. And so, he definitely needs to show that he's okay to expand his game, that it's, that's something he can do. And maybe he can't. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But the good thing is, I mean, that's essentially like what the G League is for, right? Like if you see like what James sees and what you see and say, okay, he's not there right now. We think he may have the potential, or we want to find out. Let's spend a whole year with him in practice, working with these NBA level coaches, working on his jump shot, getting comfortable with taking him in the game. I mean, he might be a guy who, like, he's very intriguing. We may not see him. He may be on the baseball plan, right? We may not see him for a year and a half, 2 years. But if he work on his game and starts to add to his game, it could be really beneficial with the things that he already has.
Are we collectively out on the Adonis Arms thing? Like, that was a fun game against the Lakers, but we're all.
I wouldn't say
back to reality.
I wouldn't say ow. Let me see what you do in Vegas. I want to see Adonis more than I want to see Keon in Vegas.
No, definitely. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
So there's that. And then what do we feel about Drew Timme?
Oh,
Timmy.
We both, James and I are in the same boat on Drew Timme.
No disrespect. No disrespect.
That's literally how I started.
All right. I'm not interested in Drew Timme. Not at all. But he's had some good games. He seems to be like one of those guys that like almost like a Mason Jones, right? Where it doesn't matter like what it looks like, what he looks like or whatever. He kind of produces. He just like when he plays basketball, he produces.
Like he's just going to hang around, and in 2036, you're going to look up and Drew Timme is going to be given 5 minutes to the Rockets.
You know who's like that? And I'm not saying Timmy's as good as him, but like Kelly Olynyk. Coming out of college, I would have never thought Kelly Olynyk was this guy. He's played like 10 years or something.
Yeah, but Olynyk is a way better prospect than Drew Timme.
Yeah, but I mean, when you talk about like the measurables and stuff like that, he's a little taller than Timme, but he knows how to play. He figured out a skill, being able to shoot and rebound. And I wonder if Timme can figure that out. I don't know.
I just don't know that he has the facilities to hang in the NBA.
If he has a really good summer league, that'll intrigue me. That'll intrigue me. So
I wouldn't hate seeing him in Stockton. Like, I think he can run a lot of the similar stuff that Sabonis does with the Stockton Kings, and I think that's why he's going to be really valuable here in summer league, because you can run a lot of the high ball screen stuff using him, and he's a smart player. He knows how to play the game.
Yeah, and I think in a maximized version where he can athletically, he can hang in the NBA. He's good to go. I agree with James. It wouldn't. I not that he would be Domas, but you'd feel okay if he's your backup 5, where you don't have to alter your offense.
Yeah,
because of Drew Timme. And he's interesting for sure.
Doesn't it feel good though that this is like the first kind of non-interesting Kings Summer League in a while? Like there's no rookie there, there's no second year guy there. It's just we're just kind of there.
I don't want to
kind of there.
Not doing semantics, but I want to rewrite, because I think this is what you're saying. There's some interesting players for sure, but there's no urgency to it.
No, we're just kind of there. We're not on pins and needles looking at this rookie and putting all our hopes on him. It's just kind of there. That's a good thing.
Yeah. It's every player we talk about. Yeah, I kind of like him for Stockton. That's cool. What do you got coming up on?
Oh man, we got an all-star lineup today, man. We got Kyle Madsen pulling up on us.
Right, you do.
We got Jay Gayton pulling up on us from CBS 13. We got Eddie Gonzalez from the Etc. And we got the legend Frank Red pulling up on us too, man. So
I love that.
Good times today on this Friday.
D'Lo and KC, no D'Lo. He is still on vacation. KC's got you. James, have a great weekend. Feel better, man. And looking forward to you, KC. I'll be back with you guys on Monday at 10 a.m. Throughout the weekend, everybody, remember, drink water and be nice to people. We'll talk to you next week.